Hey guys, back again. I was just talking to my son Connor. Hi Connor, giving you a shout out on my channel here about the next video that I was going to do, and this is one that I know that he'll appreciate because we watched this entire series of films together, and it's definitely a series that goes from amazing to pretty good to absolutely cataclysmically awful by the time it's over. So I am not in the strictest sense making this video to say that this movie's great, because it's not great. I'm really more doing this one to there's 4 movies in this series, and the 4th one, Jaws: The Revenge, always is considered the worst Jaws movie. I disagree. Jaws 3 is the worst Jaws movie. It is terrible. Now, the only saving grace of this absolute turd is the fact that on the Blu-ray you can actually now finally watch this movie in 3D. The bad part of that is that the 3D on it is so bad that it actually hurts to watch. Now, I'm not one of those people that gets headaches watching 3D. I actually really think it's cool. It's never bothered me in the theater. So if you're one of the people that gets sick in 3D anyway, this is going to make you want to vomit up 3 weeks worth of lunch, because it is that hard to watch. It's so, the convergence of the 3D effect is so extreme that you have to, it's like looking at one of those magic eye things from the 90s. Like, you have to focus in just a certain way or you can't see it at all. Anyway, this movie's awful in so many ways. The 3D is terrible. The effects are terrible. The characters don't matter. The music is forgettable. The action, such as it is awful. The shark is a ridiculous size. Okay, the shark in the first movie was 25 feet long. This shark, which was already absurd because sharks really don't, great whites really don't get that long. This shark is 35 feet long. It's absolutely stupid. Now, the whole idea of a shark infiltrating SeaWorld is kind of a cool idea. They could have actually made that good, but no. It's absolutely horrendously awful from beginning to end. And I think the body count is actually the lowest of any Jaws movie. Now, in the spirit of the channel, I'm here to defend Jaws: The Revenge. Not as a good movie, but it's better than this piece of crap. This one is a lot better than the third one. I do not understand why people think this is the worst. Better music, much better acting, better action, even though the end is admittedly pretty darn terrible. But up to that point, they bring Ellen Brody back, which is really cool. There's references and a little bit of footage from the first movie, admittedly, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but neither does this movie. Yeah, it's a much better movie overall. Now, again, about the ending, watch the alternate ending on the Blu-ray. It's actually the original ending. It's the theatrical ending, and it is much better than the revised ending that they ended up shooting for this thing. Now, what I think is hilarious on the Blu-ray, and nobody ever brings this up, is that in the last scenes of the movie, I think it might only be actually in the reshot ending, which is even more hilarious, because it's so obvious that when they reshot the ending of the movie that they actually didn't have the money to go back out on the ocean. So what they did was they just did it all on a soundstage, because you can tell blatantly that the background is a wall. It's not the sky. It's just painted with clouds. It's so obvious. It's like Truman Show obvious that that's not real. So yeah, that's, I would not advise watching the home video ending of this movie. But other than that, it's got Michael Caine. Michael Caine actually missed getting an Academy Award because he was filming this movie, so it was one of the big regrets of his acting career. So yeah, but anyway, Jaws 3, horrible movie. Now, I'm actually gonna link in the description down there to one of the funniest articles I've ever read in my entire life. It's an article all about Jaws 3, and it is a cracked article. I can't remember the author off the top of my head right now, but it is one of the funniest reads. I cannot read it all the way through without sitting there like laughing out loud. I can't read it. If I'm trying to be quiet, I will start laughing. It is that funny. And it is called 5 Reasons Why the Worst Jaws Film is an Underrated Masterpiece, or a cinematic masterpiece. And it is an absolutely hysterical article. Anyway, my defense is of Jaws the Revenge. It is nowhere near as bad as Jaws 3. Jaws 3, absolutely horrible. Horrible movie. Jaws the Revenge, much, much better. I've shown these 2 movies back to back to so many people, and they all agree Jaws the Revenge. They're both awful, awful pieces of junk movies. But if you're going to watch an awful piece of junk movie, this one's better. This might be more entertaining just because it's that much worse, but I still think this is the better movie, and I'll stand by it. So anyway, that's... And by the way, I love both of these movies, and I don't care how crummy they are. I still am so glad that I own them, because part of the reason I started this channel, I have said many times, and I will say many times again, that a good movie collection cannot just have good movies in it. You have to have some bad movies too, because bad movies can be just as entertaining if they are entertainingly bad. These are 2 such films. So, definitely, Jaws the Revenge, much better than Jaws 3. I don't understand why people hate on Jaws the Revenge so much. The big criticism of Jaws the Revenge is how preposterous the story is. This shark takes it personally that, what, they've killed other sharks? Is this a descendant of the original shark? And so they flee from Cape Cod to Florida, but the shark beats them there. First off, the shark doesn't beat them there. It's close, but he is kind of tailing behind. They go to the Bahamas, I'm sorry. When they get there, the shark is waiting for them. The shark's not waiting for them, the shark follows them there. However, yes, it's ridiculous, it's preposterous, but so is this movie, and so is Jaws 2, and so was Jaws. The shark was always portrayed as malicious in all 4 films. I don't understand why this is exclusive to Jaws the Revenge. It's not. Granted, in Jaws the Revenge, it's going after a specific family, but who cares? They're all stupid, is my point. They're all stupid. Even Jaws is a stupid movie, if you really think about it. Sharks don't behave in the way the shark behaved in Jaws. And toward the end of Jaws, it was specifically coming after them. It could have gone anywhere else, but no, it had to keep attacking. It was definitely portrayed as a malicious shark. And they were even indicating in Jaws 2 that the shark was taking it personally and had come back for revenge. So don't tell me that it's just Jaws the Revenge that has this stupid plot. The entire series is that way, and you know what? The entire series is great. Okay, well, that's it. Until next time, I wanted to get another video out here because I told my kid, number 1, that I would do it right now, and so there it is. And number 2, I'd taken a really long time off between videos before the last one, so I wanted to kind of reward you patience and put another one out there quick. So, all right, Jaws the Revenge, awesome movie, much better than the 3rd. See you next time.